Hi everybody, welcome back to the Seesaw. How busy is it out there today? It's a Saturday before Christmas. Everywhere is slightly manic, but I did decide to go and get shopping rather than have it delivered. Just because there were a couple of little bits I wanted to pick up as well, little extra presenty bits, and I wanted to sort of browse for those. So I went to Tesco's. I spent £70. Now that's not our Christmas Day food. So this year we've bought some meat across the year from Muscle Food, and we've been very happy with what we've got. And their Black Friday deal was a Christmas hamper with like 2 bonus hampers included for, I think it was about £70, £69. And that's got all the Christmas meats in it, some of the vegetables and some of your little extra bits too. So that's being delivered on Monday, and I will do an unboxing of that when it arrives. I'm interested to see how it is. Now, we prefer white meat of turkey. I don't mind the dark meat on chicken, but I prefer the white breast meat on turkey. So this hamper comes with a turkey roast rather than or turkey joint rather than a whole turkey. We've had turkey crowns before, which have been fine. Never tried it this way, but it looked really nice. It also has a gammon joint or ham joint in it and a beef joint of beef as well. So plenty of meat. It's got sausages, pigs in blankets, sausage meat, bacon, vegetables, steaks, all kinds of stuff. So quite looking forward to unboxing that on Monday, and I will record that when it comes. And then I have a tradition, this will now be the 4th year I think I've done it, of getting up really early on Christmas Eve, being at Aldi in time for opening, so one of the first in, and then just picking up a few bargain sort of treaty things, like perhaps some things for dessert, some different cheeses for the cheese board over Christmas, and perhaps a few little extra stocking gifts and things like that. So there's no pressure. If I don't find anything, it doesn't matter. But I am planning to do that again on Christmas Eve this year. So my shop at Tesco was £70, which was quite good because I got a few presents in there as well. And it will see us through to Christmas Eve, and then the box coming on Monday will cover the rest of the week for Christmas food. So I will turn you around, I'll show you what I bought, and then at the end I'll show you our general kind of meal plan for the week ahead, although it obviously includes a couple of holidays in there where we'll be eating a bit differently to usual. But let me show you what I got and we'll take it from there. So that is the little sweep. See, it doesn't go even past the kettle today, so very small sweep. And this first section is all kind of gifty stuff. So Caleb is a bit obsessed with these. When we go to like the movies or anything, he loves these. And I spotted this in Tesco. I think it was £10, but it had been reduced. Perhaps it was £8, something like that. And you essentially put the cup in the freezer, and then you add water in the syrup or whatever drink you want, and the cup turns it into a slush puppy. So he will be quite obsessed with that, I know, but I just thought it was a nice little extra present. I got a couple of Christmas cards. I got this little book to go in with my mum's present. Now my mum is in her 80s and she likes to get a bag with lots of little things in that she'll actually use rather than a big present, and she loves to read, and she likes stories kind of set in the wartime, which is when she was a little girl in London, and so this one is about Christmas time during the start of World War II, so I know she'll enjoy that story. This is for Caleb's stocking. Now Caleb, I've had this in my Quality Street in my advent calendar, and he really only loves this flavour of Quality Street. And this is sort of a giant one, and inside it's got lots of those. So again, he'll be really impressed with that, and that will be one of his little extra gifts. I picked up 2 boxes of these. These were £1 each. Matchmakers have some different flavours out for this Christmas. I will keep one of these because I love gingerbread. I love the gingerbread lattes that I make in my Tassimo. And these will be a nice little side for that over Christmas, but I will probably give one away as a little gift in somebody's Christmas bag. These are for Toney's stocking. I always put in the boys' stocking some underwear of some kind, so those are to go in his. And these are for Toney's stocking. These are his favourite biscuits. He doesn't eat sweets really, other than sometimes some kind of hard candy. He's not a big sweet lover, so I'm going to put those in his stocking because he does love those. Can never not have enough of these over Christmas, so a pack of 9 toilet rolls. Caleb picked J2O for his Christmassy drink this year, so I've got him apple and raspberry. He doesn't usually have these through the year, and this is not the fizzy one, it's the still one, but they're in little cans, which is quite nice. That's a bit easier for him to manoeuvre with than the bottles. And he could put a straw in the can or tip it out into a glass. But that's where, when we have a meal over Christmas and he has something, so he feels like he's having wine. I also got, these were reduced, the big packs of Doritos were all 90p or 99p at the moment. These are his favourite flavour, so I got him a pack of those just to nibble on through the week. I got some little bottles of diet lemonade. Again, if we have mixed drinks at all over Christmas, a big bottle of lemonade, it goes flat. You have to find somewhere to keep it in the fridge when the fridge is over full anyway. So I thought these little bottles will be fine. If we're having a mixed drink, that would be enough in there for the two of us to have something. A dozen eggs. I got one of these lemon drizzle tray bake kits. So this has the baking tray, the sponge and Isomix, everything included, by Dr. Urtka, and I had a coupon for £1 off of this, so I thought we'd give that a try sometime between Christmas and New Year, because we all really need more cake at that time of year. But I just thought it was something Caleb and I could make together. Got a can of beans and a can of spaghetti hoops, as Caleb doesn't like beans, some hot dog buns, a large apple juice, as we'll be eating at home every day. So Caleb usually only has apple juice with dinner when we eat at home, and obviously during the week normally he has several meals at his childminders, but obviously for the next 2 weeks he'll be at home every day, so I got a larger apple juice. Christmas morning we always have pastries and fruit for our Christmas morning breakfast, so I got some cinnamon swirl Just Rolls and some croissant Just Rolls. They were 2 of the Just Roll brand for £3, so that was quite a good price. A little pack of Lurpak lighter spreadable, some unsalted butter, as Caleb and I are going to do some Christmas baking, some frankfurters and some Cumberland sausage, 2 packs of the unsmoked gammon steaks, a pork joint, some baking potatoes, white chocolate and raspberry cones for a change for Caleb. And we were talking about Arctic roll the other night, and I sort of became obsessed with wanting some. So I've got a little, I call it an ice cream roll because it's Miss Molly's and not the original Arctic roll brand. I'll tell you what else I picked up. When I popped into Tesco for a present for somebody in the week, and in the freezer aisle I spotted Viennettas, but chocolate and orange. Now somebody else I had seen them, I think it was Charlotte Louise, I had seen on the grocery haul one of these, and they were £1, the same as the regular Viennettas, but they're chocolate orange. So I've got a couple of those in my freezer, and that will probably be the basis of my desserts over Christmas, because I love anything chocolate orange. So rest of the fruits and veg, I got a little pack of Brussels sprouts to have with the roast pork. This was reduced, there was loads of vegetables and fruit reduced in the kind of markdown section of the fruit and veg aisles. Already it was overflowing, and there were some quite good things in there, but I do like to make the butternut squash soup. So this is a butternut squash, sweet potato, red onion and chilli, and it was reduced down to 80p, so I will just throw that in the soup maker today and make up a batch of soup. Some sweet apples, again marked down the organic raspberries. I love raspberries with breakfast, like with yogurt or on top of porridge or anything like that, or cereal, and these were £1 off, and they're organic ones, so should last a little while. I got a pack of the red cabbage with spiced cranberry glaze. I'm going to have that to go with the roast pork. Some baby plum tomatoes, some flat and curly parsley. And the curly is for Licky as he's out of that. The flat, I'm going to make a parsley sauce to go with the gammon when we have that on Monday. A package of parsnips, some Savoy cabbage, a net of easy peelers, some romaine lettuce. I don't know if I mentioned the cucumber, but that's like the world's longest ever cucumber. You can see it's huge. It's as longer than the romaine lettuce. A punnet of strawberries and a lemon. So looking ahead to our meal plan, sorry for the shadow there, I'm not usually on this side of the kitchen when I do this. So tonight we're going to have roast pork. We're going to have roast dinner tonight because obviously we'll be having Christmas dinner during the week. So I just decided to have a roast dinner on a Saturday. It's lunchtime now and I'm home for the rest of the afternoon, so plenty of time to get it done. Tony's popping out to do a bit of last minute shopping, I think. Tomorrow, strange for a Sunday, but we're going to have hot dogs with chips and beans, and the boys can have the frankfurters if they want, or they can have Cumberland sausage. I'll have a Cumberland sausage in mine with some onions on the top, and then do chips and beans with that. Monday we're going to have the gammon steaks with baked potatoes and vegetables. We are out on Monday going to see Santa, so when we get home that'll be quite quick and easy to make, and I'm going to make a parsley sauce to go with the gammon. Tuesday night we'll have chicken curry with rice. Now Caleb doesn't like curry, but I've got some like chicken nuggets and things like that in the freezer, so I can put him something together that he will eat. Wednesday's Christmas Day, so it'll obviously be Christmas dinner. Slightly different because, as I said, I haven't got a whole turkey, but looking forward to that perhaps being just a simpler meal to prepare. So we'll have all the trimmings, but we'll have a turkey roast instead of a whole turkey. And then Boxing Day, we traditionally have a pyjama day, watch movies, play games, sit around, do family stuff, and we usually have leftover food, and I usually have a cheese board as part of my sustenance through the day, and I pick at it across the day. And then Friday, we'll have chicken goujons with sweet potatoes and vegetables. So that is our plan for the week ahead for Christmas week. I'm going to get this stuff put away. I'm going to relax and enjoy the afternoon. I've got some soup in the fridge from a batch I made earlier this week, so I'm going to have that for my lunch. Then relax and enjoy this afternoon a little bit, perhaps find something Christmassy to watch on TV and just sort of chill out a bit, I think. Tomorrow Caleb and I will do a bit of Christmas baking. Monday we're going to see Santa. Christmas Eve we usually go around to visit relatives just to drop off gifts and things. And then it will be Christmas. Santa will be here, 4 more sleeps. Strange, I know. Today is quite a special day for us because it would have been my dad's birthday and he would have been 90 today, so it would have been a really big day for him. So we're thinking about Grandad and my dad as we go about our day today, and we know that he's looking down on us and wishing us the merriest of Christmases. So we hope your Christmas planning is all going well and that you've got a plan for the week ahead. As you know, with me, I have to have a plan for everything. So I've sort of got a plan now. Most of the shopping is done, apart from my little visit to Aldi on Christmas Eve morning, which is no pressure for me because there's never anything I absolutely have to get. And other than that, I'm done. I've just got things to wrap and all that fun and games to come. But off to put this away and enjoy my Saturday afternoon, and we hope to see you back here on the Seesaw soon.